Delegations from Iran and the US arrive in Islamabad for ceasefire talks. Iran sets preconditions for negotiations to start, while Lebanon's food security crisis deepens. Here's everything you need to know about the past 24 hours.
I think it's going to go pretty quickly, and if it doesn't, we'll be able to finish it off one way or the other. It's going well.
आरजी जंग बंदी का ऐलान हो चुका, मगर अब उससे भी ज्यादा कठिन मरहला वो देर पा जंग बंदी का है.
The world is watching Islamabad as high-level delegations from the United States and Iran arrive for ceasefire talks. Pakistani mediators say just the fact that it's taking place at all is a miracle, and that global peace and economic security depends on the outcome. Remember, it was only a few days ago that President Donald Trump was threatening to end Iran's civilization. But barely a few hours after the ceasefire was announced, Israel's massive assault on Lebanon shook the agreement to its foundations. The Iranian side are beginning these talks, insisting on an end to the assault on Lebanon and for blocked assets to be released before the talks can even begin. The head of Iran's delegation, Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Kalibaf, posted as he set off that the two of the measures mutually agreed upon are a ceasefire in Lebanon and release of Iran's blocked assets, adding that these two matters must be fulfilled before negotiations begin. So, what do we know so far about the negotiations taking place in Islamabad? We know the US delegation is led by Vice President J.D. Vance, Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. They have their 15-point proposal that Iran previously called maximalist. While the full details of that proposal haven't been released publicly, the core demands are: Iran must never develop nuclear weapons. Iran must also no longer enrich uranium, reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, ending Iran's support for regional proxies, and limits of the range and number of Iran's missiles. Now, on the Iranian side, the delegation is led by Parliamentary Speaker Mohammad Kalibaf, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, and Supreme National Security Council Mohammad Zulghadr. And they come with their 10-point proposal, which has been highly contested as the US claims there are two different versions of that proposal. And the core demands are: US must end aggression on all fronts, lifting of sanctions, release of Iranian frozen assets, recognition of Iran's control over the Strait of Hormuz, and withdrawal of US forces from the region. And who's mediating in Pakistan? That would be Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif alongside Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar and Army Chief Asim Munir. And just before setting off to Islamabad, J.D. Vance signaled he was optimistic for a deal.
We're looking forward to the negotiation. I think it's going to be positive. We'll, of course, see. As the President of the United States said, if the Iranians are willing to negotiate in good faith, we're certainly willing to extend the open hand. If they're going to try to play us, then they're going to find that the negotiating team is not that receptive.
But the most immediate issue is the Israeli assault